y'all? Where y'all been at, man? What's going on? Where y'all, bro? Where y'all been at, man? It's been a little minute. I've been looking for y'all everywhere, man. I've been taking pictures. I genuinely thought I lost y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I did lose y'all. But y'all back now. It's cool. We cool. We good. We'll talk about it later. Right now, I've been missing in action. Y'all been missing in action. I've been taking pictures. Y'all been missing. We'll talk about it later. Matter of fact, we'll talk about it in this video. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get right into it, okay? Downtown. ATL. Just getting the skyline. I am not going into the city today. I am not going into the city today. Just getting the skyline. It's been a little minute, y'all. But like I said, we're gonna talk about it in this video while we take pictures. It's been a little minute, man. How y'all been? How y'all been feeling? We're gonna get right into it, man. I hope everybody been all right. This is something that I want to start back incorporating on my channel. I actually enjoyed it. And I'm sure y'all enjoyed it as well. Gotta shoot manual. Come on now. Gotta shoot manual. But yeah, I'm sure y'all enjoyed it. I was liking the whole process of everything. It was real therapeutic for me. One of the reasons why I stopped, I just had a lot going on, y'all. Not only that, I think the last time I did it, this type of content on my channel, the last time I did it, I think I was 20. I was 19, 20 years old. No. I take that back. I was 20. I was 20 because I remember investing in my equipment around late 2021, like late August, early September, and I went from there. My birthday in August, so I turned 20 and I was doing it. Guys, I am now 24 years old if you don't know. So it's been about 3 going on 4 years now. I want to start bringing it back. Now guys, I have not stopped photography. I have not stopped photography since I put POVs down, but I just stopped POVs, okay? And that's okay. 20 years old. Look at that. It's all right. It's before I continue, so it is a cloudy day. Not only that, it's 12:33 p.m. Okay. Now, for anybody that is skilled within photography, if you are shooting outside, okay, pay attention. Listen, understand this. Don't understand it, understand it. For anybody that's skilled in photography, or if you're trying to get skilled in photography, the best times when it comes to shooting outdoors is to shoot sunrise or sunset. You don't want to always, it's not really ideal. Now you can do whatever you want to do, even for the professionals. You can do whatever you want to do, but it's not really ideal to shoot noon, because that's when the sun is the highest in the sky and your shot's gonna come out like how this one did. Now, I'm gonna throw the before and the after on there. That's before and that's after I edit it, okay? So we can sauce it a little bit. I sauced it up, but it's not really ideal to shoot outdoors, especially the 12 o'clock hour, because the sun is the highest in the sky and you're gonna be fighting with the light. You mostly gonna be fighting with the light because, as y'all can see, as I pan up, it's cloudy as hell. The sun is over here. Sun is over that way. And that's going like, that's east over there. Northwest. That's going like northwest. So the sun is northwest right now. Obviously, it being 12:33 p.m. on the West Coast, the sun is really just rising around this time. I mean, it's up now, but you know, the sun is more west. So you're gonna be fighting with the light. You don't want to fight with the light. Now, if you're a skilled photographer, you can shoot at any time of day, it don't matter. But it's just ideal, y'all. It ain't a rule. You ain't gonna go to prison if you shooting at 12 p.m. It's just ideal to shoot between sunrise and sunset. You get your best shots. Okay. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I know I've been going from this type of content for a little bit. I like those. I know I've been going from this type of content for a little bit. but I plan on bringing it back, guys. You gotta realize I was 20 years old. I'm still in my early 20s. I turned 25 this summer in August 17th to be exact, okay? Turning 25 years old. I'm approaching my mid 20s. Damn near 30, okay? There's nothing wrong with rebranding. There's nothing wrong with picking it up, putting it down for a little bit, swapping it out for this, but still kind of having that incorporation of what the foundation was. Because at the end of the day, guys, if you just stick to it and you don't quit, you always somehow seem to figure it out. So I never stopped doing photography. I just stopped doing this. Not only that, I was in my early 20s. I started going through hell. I done been through ups and downs in life. Trust me, I done been through plenty ups and downs. But after I turned 20, it's like, man, the ups and downs they boo-cooled. I don't know what happened. We got IKEA right here, for some of y'all that don't know. I think this is like the only IKEA in like Atlanta. Not Georgia, in Atlanta. Might be shit, it might be Georgia, I don't know. Why my camera keep doing that? I'm gonna try to get the city in the background. See how that look. But yeah, I want to start incorporating these things again on my channel. Here, let me do better. I can do better than that. I can do better than that. So you're gonna be fighting with the sun. Y'all see how it was just gloomy? Now the sun beaming. That's why it's not really ideal to shoot at 12 p.m. because you're gonna be fighting with that. You're gonna be fighting with the natural light versus being in the studio. That's all your control, right? But when you outdoors, this is not in my control. I cannot control the natural light at all. Sunrise, you can. Sunset, you can. You can't literally control the light, but I can control the settings on my camera and go from there. Now, if you shoot, I shoot in manual. I shoot in manual whenever I can. Sometimes I can't always do so, depending on the circumstances, but I always shoot manual for the most part. Every photographer is different. But I tend to like to shoot in manual. It gives my mind, I'm able to use my head more, use my mind. Instead of letting the camera think for me, I'm thinking for myself, for my edits, for my camera settings. I like how that IKEA look through these trees. See, look, so I'm finna show y'all. I'm finna take a test shot. So because it's 12 p.m. and I'm shooting noon, this is what my settings were. The latest picture that I just took, I'm gonna put that on the screen. Boom, that was the IKEA picture, the latest IKEA picture. Now I'm gonna take this picture right now with the same settings that I had. That's what I got, right? Better one. That's what I got. So now, let me switch my settings. Now I don't want to get that IKEA. God damn. I just wanted to see how that looked. That look alright. I'm gonna be a little rusty too, y'all, cause like I said, I haven't shot outdoors in a minute. Now I've done it outside of my POVs. I'm gonna put all my POVs in the eye, or I'm gonna throw them throughout the videos in order in the eyes, right? So my latest one, I've shot outdoors since then. That wasn't my last time shooting outdoors, but it just wasn't as often. I want to get back into it because if some of y'all don't know, I stream now. Okay, look at that Waymo. I took them pretty fast. They're not bad though. They're not bad. But yeah, man, I stream now on Twitch. I'm gonna tag that as well. Link is also in the bio. That's where I've been at, y'all. I'm back doing content. Look at these damn ants on this bag. I just thought that was cool to get. Anyways, I stream now, like I said. But I'm at the point in life where yeah, I like these. Yep, that's what I was going for. But no, guys, I'm at the point in life where, you know, I've thrown a bunch of, because I'm an entrepreneur, right? In order for you to build your foundation as an entrepreneur, especially the early foundation, you got to throw a lot of things to the wall, and you just got to pray it play out the best way. Just pray it play out the best way, and pray that it stick, right? I've done a bunch of content. At this point in my life, at 24 years old, I'm incorporating everything onto my channel. All the content that I've done in the past, I'm trying to bring it all into one now. That's the phase in life that I'm at now. So I'm doing everything. I am my own brand. I am my own business. I am my own niche. I don't need to do what everybody else is doing. If you like it, you're gonna like it. If you don't, you don't. You don't need to. It's all about what I want. Now, it's okay to get suggestions from the supporters, but outside of that, it's what I want to do. Look how I'm finna sauce this. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all are not ready. With the building in the background. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. I like that one. I'm gonna post that one. Get one more. Let me get the Piedmont in there too. Hold on, hold on. Come on now. Come on now. Let's keep going. But yeah, y'all, just doing this type of content, because I don't know if I want to, if y'all look at some of the titles, you know, I made this a ASMR. I don't know if I want to keep going that route, if I want to push that agenda, or if I just want to, I don't know. I'm gonna see once I sit down and edit. But it's a bunch of different ways that I could do it, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. I tried to get the Waymo along with this robotic Uber Eats delivery, whatever that is. How that look? Let me see. I just got the Waymo. I don't even got both of them in there. But yeah. We in Atlantic Station right now. What I'm gonna do is, I don't want to go into the inner city of Atlanta, so I'm gonna bust this right here, and I'm gonna either go to the left over here, where that where this truck going that way, or I'm gonna bust a right and go that way, because I just want to hit the skyline. I just want to hit the skyline. I don't want to go into the inner city. Now, I have shot down here before. I'm gonna put obviously that's gonna be in the car. Just check it out. But when I shot down here, I was a little bit more further ahead, and I walked into the inner city. And like I said, I'm not doing the inner city right now. It's not bad. But yeah, y'all, let me know how y'all like these. I'm gonna keep doing them either way. Oh, that look hard. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get IKEA. That look hard. But yeah, just let me know how y'all like these. I'm gonna keep doing them regardless. Cause y'all, you know, y'all just gotta learn to love them. You know, just sleep on it. Just sleep on it a little bit. You might not like it at first, and you be like, damn, this shit is actually pretty cool. I like it. Pretty nice. IKEA, I need my endorsement. I need my endorsement deal, IKEA. These is hard. Give me my endorsement. What's going on? I'm gonna get some more. IKEA, I need my money. I know y'all ain't asking me to do it, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it anyway, so I need my money. Just letting y'all know that now. So whenever y'all see this, just gonna cut me the check. I ain't gonna tax. I'm gonna tax a little bit, cause you know I got to, but I ain't gonna do too much. Yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a couple pictures, because I like how this scenery look right here, y'all. Take a couple pictures right here. And then I'm gonna make my way down that way. Trap it out a little bit over there. Or I might hop in the whip, or I might just say that. I ain't gonna lie, I might just say that. I might keep this video short and sweet. Real short and sweet. And then I might do that tomorrow or something, because I'm trying to incorporate these daily. I think that this building right here with the crane at the top, I think that's now the tallest building in Atlanta. That's what it looks like, at least. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on it. I'm not saying that's true. But y'all know the pencil building, which is right over there. Y'all can't see it, but it's right over there. And I'm gonna try to move out the way a little bit. It's right over there. It's through these trees right here. So look at the fence. Look up above. Look at this parking garage right here. And then you can kind of see the pencil sticking out. Y'all probably still can't see it, because I can't really see what y'all can see. I'm just kind of guesstimating, because y'all on my chest right now. So I'm just guesstimating. But the pencil building has been the tallest building in Atlanta for the longest time. Now, I think this one that they building now, it looks like it could be a little bit taller. But for some of y'all that know, y'all know that Atlanta, Georgia itself is just a hilly state. It's a bunch of hills everywhere. So it could just be on a hill, slightly. I don't know. I'm just talking, y'all. I'm just talking. It's neither here nor there. People coming. I'm cool though. I'm cool. I like them. I know them settings was high. Yeah, that sun. See, I'm gonna still put that in. I'm gonna put that in the video. I tried to get that yellow truck. I'm gonna try to dim it down as best as I can, but I'm gonna put a before and after of the truck. That's how it looked when you're trying to take pictures outdoors during noon. I'm just showing y'all examples for anybody that want to get into photography, for anybody who's already in photography and you just kind of stuck and you don't know why your shots come out good some days outside and then some days they don't. That's probably why. You're shooting at the wrong time, or you're shooting at a time that isn't ideal. Especially if you're shooting manual. You're gonna have to keep playing with your settings, and you better be fast with them. You gotta be fast with them. It's stuff that I'm still learning, y'all. This is what, my 6th year now? I'm going on my 6th year. That's a dead lizard. God damn, somebody stumped his ass in the ground. Let me stop yelling outside. These people, they call the police over. But no, somebody stumped his ass on the ground. Damn, how they do him like that? Y'all seen what I had on earlier, right? It feel like springtime right now in Atlanta, and it's literally January 7th. It's literally January 7th, 2026. I'm gonna get one more. Okay. That pole in the way. Damn. But I like how IKEA hitting off that glass right there. Like that. I'm gonna still take it, and then I'm gonna get a better one. I'm gonna take a better one without the pole in the way. This last one look hard. Yeah, that look hard. Waymo. We look like Waymo. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Camera was trying to get the branch. I'm gonna still do it. Look, that's what my lens was focusing on. That picture still look hard though. Let y'all see both of them. But yeah, y'all, I think I'm gonna take a couple more shots, and then I'm gonna wrap up, because I don't want to do too much, and I want to get as much content as possible. I want to get as many videos as possible, so I don't want to cover too much ground in one video. But you see what I'm saying? When you have, right now I'm not really taking too many pictures of anything too crazy. I'm just getting the environment around me. But when it comes to you having a certain skill level, and like I'm saying, I'm not the most skilled. It's always somebody who knows more than you. But with the skills that I do have, here we go. It don't matter what time of day you shoot outside. It's all about how you play with your settings. Knowing what your settings supposed to be like. Knowing if you need to shoot higher, lower. You know what I'm saying? In other words, if ISO needs to be high or low. Now, ideally, you don't really want to mess with your ISO. You really don't want to mess with your ISO. You kind of want to keep that at the same. ISO is one of those things where you mess with it. You mess with it if you genuinely have to. It's a telephoto lens, so I'm too close to the IKEA. I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like. So a telephoto lens, if you don't know what that is, a telephoto lens is a telephoto lens. If you don't know what a telephoto lens is, it's a lens that does not zoom in or out. This crank does nothing. It don't zoom in, it don't zoom out, right? So with that being said, I'm gonna take a picture of what I see. I just see Kia. This lens specifically telephoto is this is my portrait lens. So if I want to do headshots for somebody, typically this is the lens that I use. 1.85 millimeter. You know what I'm saying? Do some research, y'all. I love photography, man. Always been into it. It's always been a part of my life. I was just going through a lot, man, so I had to, you know, get myself together. But slowly but surely, I got myself together, and I'm still getting myself together every day, man. It's all a part of life, bro. It's supposed to happen. So if you going through something, whether you a man or a woman, damn, that nigga fast. I know y'all just seen that nigga. I seen him, and then when he jumped, I got on my pivot a little bit. But yeah, man, that looked like I don't know what that is. It's not a fire hydrant, but it looked like it could be from here, but that's kind of in the way. I'm gonna still take the picture though. Probably crop that because I don't like that yellow in there. Yeah, I'm gonna take it again. Another thing, I'm gonna give y'all some more game that I know. The higher your exposure is, the better the photo will come out. You can always bring the lighting down in editing. You can't bring, it's hard. It's easy to bring the lighting down when you shoot too bright. It's easy to bring the lighting down in editing. It's not easy to bring it up. So if you underexpose a photo, it's gonna be harder to overexpose in editing later. But if you overexpose a photo, it's easy to bring that down. Easy to bring it down. So that's just another nugget for y'all. Some game, you know, some game that I know myself. But yeah, man, back to what I was saying. I'm gonna put the camera up for a little bit, just for a little bit, because I want to just talk to y'all. You know, it ain't all about just pictures. I'm giving some game too. That's why if this is your first time watching me, or this is your first time watching this type of content from me, you need to start watching my content more, because I don't just be talking shit, okay? I be giving real game. But like I was saying not too long ago, if you are going through something, you're supposed to be going through it, okay? We're gonna have ups and downs. You are not the only one. You're not alone. Stop victimizing yourself, okay? Don't feel sorry for yourself. Don't try to make nobody else feel sorry for you. We are all going through shit. I don't care what nobody says. We all going through shit. Some people just know how to either hide it better than others, or some people know how to process it better than others, so it doesn't affect them as hard as others. The biggest thing when it comes to going through stuff is processing the emotions. A lot of people like to bottle them in on purpose. A lot of people like to bottle them in on accident, and they don't even know that they're doing it. Biggest thing is processing your emotions, guys. Me, I've always been somebody who was into fitness and keeping my mind at ease, even at a young age. I got an old soul. When I was going through my trials and tribulations, my biggest thing was just staying down, trusting the process, trusting God, and going from there, honestly. You know, I didn't want nobody to feel sorry for me. I didn't feel sorry for myself. Was I in a messed up predicament situation? Yes, I was. Yes, indeed. Was I tired? Yes, indeed. Did I keep fighting? Yes. That's the biggest thing. When you understand, see, this is why you have to, that's why it's good to be self-aware. Because once you're self-aware of yourself, you self-aware of all the things around you, and you realize that, damn, I'm not the only one going through things. It's other people going through stuff. It's not just me. The world just doesn't revolve around me. Now, I can treat it as such, but at the end of the day, it's other people in this realm that I live in. So I just had to keep telling myself, man, hey, just meditate. Sometimes it was hard to meditate. I physically could not meditate, so I just did what I could. It was times where I couldn't even go to the gym. Like, I physically, it hurt to work out. But I took it day by day, man. And I'm telling y'all this because all I'm saying is, man, just do exactly what I said. Take it day by day. Like Nipsey said, it's a marathon, not a race. So You don't have to try to live your days 99%. If you just do 1% a day, you gonna get far. Point blank period. Point blank period. 1% a day. All you need is 1% a day. That's it. That's all you need. You don't need anything else. You trying to do 99% of this, 99% of that, 99% of this, 99% of that. You burning yourself out. You tweaking, G, calm down. It's cool. It's cool, 1% a day. Your house you live in, your apartment building that you live in, wherever you live at, they did not build that in 24 hours. That took months. Depending on how big it is, it took years, okay? There's way more. That way more. That took a little bit to build, okay? But it was 1% every day. If you worked in the construction field, you can also vouch for this. You on that job site every single day. That's another thing that I need to catch y'all up on. I was an electrician apprentice for a point in my life within the time of me being gone from here. But I knew about construction and job sites, but I learned a lot more when I was actually there. So let me put it into an analogy for you. Whether or not you are familiar with how construction job site goes, I'm gonna put you on game. Those buildings and those sites that they work on takes months, sometimes years to build. This skyscraper straight ahead, that took years to build. That took months to build. It didn't happen overnight, but 1% every day. They did 1% every single day. 1% every day, that's all you need. So don't try to overdo it. And don't try to compete with nobody. Compete with yourself from yesterday. Okay, I did 0% yesterday. Let me do 1% today. I did 1% yesterday. Let me do 1% again today. Okay. I have my momentum. I have my momentum. Okay, I have my momentum. I did 1 the other day. I did 1 yesterday. Let me try to do 1.5 today. 1.5 today. You know? And you just build off that. It ain't about motivation. Motivation doesn't get you anywhere. Motivation is a feeling. You feel motivated. I feel like I want to take over the world. You feel like that now. You ain't gonna feel like that tomorrow. Momentum is when you do 1% and you compound off that momentum. So that 1% that you did today, compound off of that. Compound. And all you do is 1% a day, because 1% today is 2% tomorrow. 2% tomorrow is 3% the day after. 4% is the day after that, and so on and so forth until you get to that 100%. That's all I needed to tell y'all, man. I'm gonna end the video right here. If you stayed this far, I appreciate you for tuning in. Also, if you ain't watched me since these POVs in the past, we are now called 17, okay? It's strictly 17. Hold on. Strictly 17. It's upside down. But yeah, man, I'm gonna keep these going. I enjoyed today, and I just wanna be consistent. This year alone in 2026, my goal is to just stay consistent on everything that I'm doing. And when I realize that all it takes is 1% a day, that's what I tell myself every single day. When I feel like I'm falling behind, not comparing myself to other people, but comparing myself to myself. Cause that's what I do. I compare myself to myself. Damn, Sauce, you ain't doing good today. 1%. That's what I tell myself. Nope, don't say that. It's 1%. What did you do today? Did you do something 1% better than you did yesterday? Or did you do half of that? Even half of that is good. Okay? You ain't gonna be 100. You ain't gonna feel 100% every day. If you don't feel 100%, you ain't gonna be able to achieve 1%. You get what I'm saying? So just think about it like that, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Today is I'm eating gum and I bit the inside of my mouth. I'm bleeding. I ain't did that in so long. Anyways, it is January 7th, 1:07 p.m. on a Wednesday, 2026. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this, but whenever I do upload it, I plan to start doing these daily. Now, I'm only telling y'all that plan now because that's what I plan to do. Plans always turn out to be different. So We gonna see how it goes. But I definitely want to keep incorporating these. It's just all about finding, you know, more places to take pictures at, and, you know, creating that time and that space for myself, and just compounding off of that 1%, like I told you. I love y'all, 17, or whoever else is watching this. Welcome to the family, welcome to the gang, welcome to the group. Let's keep compounding, y'all, and make sure that y'all follow all of my social medias. Links in the description below. I mostly stream on Twitch, so you can catch me more intimate on Twitch. And if I'm not on Twitch, I'm on Instagram, so catch me on there. I'm gonna see you on the next one. I'm out.